The immune system in prophetic medicine. Wa alaikum salam. Immunity is an integral aspect to health promotion and disease prevention. And within prophetic medicine, we find that the concern for immunity is well established long before we are born, because the expecting mothers to be are encouraged to consume a very healthy diet, highly nutritious, that consists of simple, nutritious, pure foods in order to protect the growing fetus. So we find that within prophetic medicine, a lot of attention is paid to diet, and diet is seen as a form of immunity, as a form of increasing the mother's strength in order to provide the best building blocks for the growing fetus. And then we find when the baby is born, breastfeeding is encouraged, with the Quran ayah mentioning that mothers should breastfeed up to 2 years, encouraging breastfeeding. And we know in modern day medicine, breastfeeding is recognized to protect babies from allergies and many illness. The improvement of health is for both the mother and the baby. We know that human milk has been found to contain at least 100 ingredients that infant formula doesn't have. Colostrum is rich in vitamin A, proteins and antibodies, which forms first part of the baby's immunization. So according to many studies, breastfed children are less likely to develop chronic diseases later in life, such as diabetes, some type of cancers, certain stomach and intestinal diseases. In addition, the fat that is found in breast milk are important building blocks for cell membranes, which is formed in the human brain and the retina of the eye. Within prophetic medicine, food is seen as medicine, and whenever a stronger treatment is needed, we find that prophetic medicine speaks about the use of medication, herbal medication, with the objective of seeking the best medicine with the least adverse effects. We find that prophetic medicine speaks about purity, that purity is half of faith. So oral hygiene, physical hygiene is implemented constantly throughout the day. We are encouraged to wash our hands, to perform ablution, to perform the ritual bathing. We are encouraged to keep the nails short. We are encouraged to cleanse the mouth after eating, to wash the hands before eating. All of this establishes good immunity, because we know that the world of microorganisms that's invisible to our eye accumulates on our fingers everywhere we work, and these pose a threat when it comes to our health. But the Islamic way of living, to perform wudu, perform and follow all the necessary advices given through prophetic medicine, we actually increase our immunity. And when we speak about the immune system, we cannot forget the lymphatic system, which contains clear colorless fluid, which contains white blood cells that drains from the tissues of the body. And the lymphatic system is a very important system in the body, because it transports fluids that has escaped from blood vessels, which includes immune cells, enzymes, fats and hormones. And the lymphatic system consists of cells which are disease-fighting cells, and it helps to eliminate waste from the body. It helps with tissue rejuvenation. So unlike the circulation system, which has a pump, the lymphatic system does not have a pump, and it requires the movement of skeletal muscles and the different pressure changes in the thorax or the chest area in order to form a type of pump which moves its fluid around. So for the lymphatic system to work efficiently, it needs a pump via movement. So we find Islam teaches us regular physical activity, which is established via praying, which is established via the wudu. The wudu is only valid according to jurisprudence when water is massaged onto the skin, and this facilitates lymphatic movement. The gentle, steady massaging applied along the paths of the lymphatic vessels, which are located along the arms, it forms a manual stimulation of the whole system. So in the prophetic medicine, the wudu is described as a form of hydrotherapy and massage. So the water and the massage forms a double action. Firstly, it removes all that microbes and the debris that affects our immunity, and it facilitates movement of the lymphatic system or the lymph fluid, which form one-way channels towards the heart, and these channels collect into what we call lymphatic ducts. So the right lymphatic duct drains lymph from the right arm and the right part of the body and the head, and the thoracic duct drains lymph from the rest of the body. So we find within our Islamic practices, it holds the key to many wisdoms that can improve our immunity. It is my pleasure. Wa alaikum salam. Muslim.
Maak toe.